The operation of the sterilizer will be explained step by step. Close the drain valve of the compressor and turn on the power. Fully open the tap. Turn on the power switch main breaker. Each indicator on the operation panel lights up. Make sure the PT1 light turns on. It takes about 20 seconds. Selection of F-value operation / pattern operation. Selection of F-value operation. F-value operation is a function for deriving the sterilization conditions, temperature, and time of the target sample. When the F-value that rises due to heating reaches a preset value, the sterilization process automatically ends and the process shifts to the Basically, in order not to cause sterilization or deterioration of the sample due to overheating, perform F-value operation before mass production and ensure the sterilization conditions. For details on F-value, see the corresponding page in the instruction manual. The F-value is calculated based on the temperature indicated by the attached item temperature sensor. Therefore, it is necessary to place the tip of the sensor in the center of the sample. For information on how to insert the item temperature sensor into the sample, please refer to another video about accessories, sensor fittings, and holder for retort pouch and sensor fittings for can. Press the FB button to perform F-value operation. Next, enter the F-value in the corresponding channel of the recorder to which the item temperature sensor is connected. Press the menu key on the recorder to display the setting mode. Press the arrow key and the disk enter key and select menu tab greater than half channel expression alarm. Confirm that the F-value setting channel 101 is displayed on the first channel. Attention! Only 101 channels support F-value operation. Do not change to another channel. Move the cursor to the value of alarm and press input a soft key. Enter the target F-value. Here, change the F-value from 4.0 to 10.0. Press the DISP Enter key. When you change the value, the box color turns yellow, so press the DISP Enter key again to confirm. It will be stored when the box color turns white. Finally, press the SC key several times to return to the trend screen. Selection of pattern operation. When sterilizing a sample whose sterilization conditions are known by F-value operation, select one of the patterns PT1 to PT3 to operate. In this case, it is not necessary to insert the item temperature sensor into the sample because the sterilization conditions are known. When hooking the item temperature sensor on the holder, make sure that the sensor does not protrude into the lid gasket. The sensor will be damaged when the lid is open/closed. For the default value of each pattern, see the corresponding page in the instruction manual. You can also change the default values respectively. Here, select PT1. Attention, when the power is turned on again, it always returns to PT1, so be sure to press the corresponding button when operating with PT2 and PT3. Selection of primary heating operation. Note: primary heating operation is a process to suppress temperature irregularity in the sterilization process. Basically, the default value 80 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes, 0.030 megapascals is used for primary heating operation. To perform primary heating operation, turn off P. Heat OFF button. Setting of sterilization temperature, time/pressure. Set the sterilization temperature. Here, change from 110.0 degrees centigrade to 121.0 degrees Celsius. Next, set the sterilization time. Here, change from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Check each setting value. Attention, in the case of F-value operation, the sterilization process ends when the F-value reaches the set value, so even if the sterilization time is set, it is invalid. Set the sterilization pressure. Here, change from 0.100 megapascals to 0.150 megapascals. To prevent the sample from bursting, it is necessary to change the sterilization pressure whenever the sterilization temperature is changed. For the sterilization upper limit pressure that follows the sterilization temperature, see the table on the corresponding page of the instruction manual. When the sterilization upper limit pressure is set, the sterilization lower limit pressure is automatically entered, so no operation is required. Selection the cooling method. Here, press the sync out button and select submersion cooling. Cooling timer setting. Here, change it from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. The cooling time is a common setting to all patterns. Attention, if the water pressure is low, the cooling capacity will be significantly reduced even if the cooling timer is lengthened. Load the samples. Put down the lid slowly. Turn the lid lock handles facing each other clockwise and tighten them evenly at 6 points until the rotational resistance increases. Start to operate. Press the run button to start operation. Operation example during F-value operation. Here, the control temperature and pressure, the item temperature and F-value are displayed on the monitor of the recorder. The item temperature will rise over time. From here, the primary heating process 80 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes, 0.003 megapascals begins. After the primary heating process is completed, the sterilization pressure is raised at once, and the chamber temperature rises. The F-value will rise when the item temperature exceeds 100 degrees Celsius. In this case, the F-value is set to 10.0. When the F-value reaches 10.0, the display on the recorder turns red and the cooling process starts. The cooling timer is counted down while retaining the chamber pressure. When the chamber pressure is 0.05 megapascals or less, and the chamber temperature is 80 degrees Celsius or less, the comp light goes on, and the operation completion buzzer sounds. Press the stop button to reset the settings. At this time, the comp light goes out. In case of F-value operation. In this way, in F-value operation, determine the sterilization conditions by using a dummy sample. In case of pattern operation. Open the lid and take out the samples. Point. At this time, it is possible to promote the drying of the sample's exterior by shaking off the water droplets adhering to the sample into the chamber. Confirmation of F value and sterilization time. By checking the recorder after the F value operation is completed, the sterilization time can be calculated back from the actual F value and the time it takes to reach the F value. As a result, when the subsequent operations are performed under the same conditions, the pattern operation can be performed based on the sterilization time obtained here. It is no longer necessary to prepare a dummy with the item temperature sensor inserted every time. That's all for the series of operations. If you do not continue to operate during the same day, perform steps 9 to 11 below. Draining the chamber. Close the lid. Press and hold the manual drain button. Pressurize while pressing the manual drain button, pushing out the water in the chamber. When the water in the chamber runs out, release the manual drain button. When the water runs out, it changes to the sound of air coming out. Turn off the power switch and close the tap. Draining the compressor. Turn off the compressor and open the drain valve to pull out the drain to the attached drain receiver. The valve turns slowly counterclockwise. Even if the drain stops discharging when the valve is slightly opened, the drain may be discharged when the valve is opened further, so open it fully. When the discharge stops, the drainage is complete.